Have you heard of Groucho Marx?
Joe Marx.
Yeah.
Is he like the guy from Sesame Street that hides in a bin?
Oscar.
Oh, Oscar Grouch.
Oscar
Close
the
to.
Grouch.
Are they related?
I think he's based on Groucho Marx.
He's also related to Karl Marx as well.
Yeah.
Grouch, yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome
Hello.
to 3 Cents.
Hi.
How are we all doing? How's life treating you? I hope you're well. I hope your family has been
Oh, I thought
well looked after.
I thought you were talking to us. I thought you were
wouldn't-
being
I don't
sincere.
fucking
Yeah,
care.
feel it.
Well, they can't reply.
Well, I care about them.
Who?
Knobheads that watch
Oh, I
our videos.
forgot that's the fans.
knobheads, yeah.
That's the fans.
That's
Yeah,
what we
what's
call our
that?
fans.
Sorry, guys, you won't be able to see this, but what's that thing hanging on that thing there? Is that an
The elephant? Why
Is that an elephant?
Why we start?
Let's-
you immediately
guys-
bring something up to
Guys,
the
let's address the elephant in the room here.
Oh, there's a little elephant magnet
Little
over on the wall
magnetic
over there.
elephant. Yeah,
Sorry, guys.
that's funny. It's, yeah,
I'm not
it's-
bringing it in, so you're not going to know what he's talking about. But
Yeah.
anyway.
Can they see that guy as well? No, they can't. Sorry.
Ooh, actually, I think they can. We should bring that up.
Censor
If
that
you
also.
can see a picture there, it is of Chairman Mao, but it is not in support of Chairman Mao. It's a very anti-Chairman Mao picture.
Jock salutes it every time
just
we
thought
come.
I would make that clear so there's no allegations.
Before we started recording, we said, let's not get political. And then 30 seconds in, we're talking
I think
about...
talking about Chairman Mao is like a pretty... I don't
That's
think it's a
fine.
divisive issue.
We can talk about whatever we want, man.
Okay, yeah, true. Yeah,
It's
true.
a politics, though,
Speaking
right?
of that, what do we want to talk about this episode, guys?
Who do you think's the most famous dog?
Who do we think is the most famous dog?
That's what I asked you just seconds
Yeah,
before
he
we
asked
started
this
recording.
right before we started recording and then told me not to answer because he's going to ask me again on the podcast.
Yeah.
Bolt.
He's not real, though. Like, I
Do they
think
have
like
to be
real
real?
dogs.
I was
Real
going to say
famous,
Scooby-Doo.
real famous
He's pretty
dog.
big.
Yeah,
Do you
true.
think?
Real famous dog. Well, there's not that many.
I can only think of like Bo, Obama's dog.
I don't even know who Bo is.
Yeah.
I think that's a niche dog.
What about...
I don't think people like... I don't know. When they're thinking of Obama, they go, oh, fuck yeah, that's right. His dog named
Yeah.
Bo.
Bo, yeah, he's always like me and my dog Bo.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm
Bo
not that
Barack.
tuned in on Obama, I guess. Bo Barack. That's actually
his full
hard.
name. That's his full name.
sick.
Maybe what about Biden's dog that kept trying to fucking kill people? Remember that?
What?
No.
Biden had a dog at the White House that kept biting everybody. It was like a big ass German Shepherd as well. He was just trying to kill everybody.
I didn't know about that. That's crazy.
I
Yeah.
didn't realize. Yeah, maybe it's aligning with their political views. It's
Yeah.
like the dog is. Why are we getting
We're
political?
getting political,
Fuck.
Have you seen sorry to pull off the dog thing.
Well, you
even
start-
though
oh, actually,
I
Pull
brought
off a
it
dog, bro. We're talking to. Izzy has this.
You seen the...
That would have been really funny for some people to get the reference, but I started saying the name.
I think it's so funny to fail a bit halfway through and not like try and breeze it off. You go, fuck.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Don't worry about it. It was funny.
Um,
Izzy Adesanya.
Okay.
Try
he's
and salvage it.
he's
Don't try
the...
and
He's a
salvage
UFC
it.
guy who
UFC,
jacked
yeah.
off his dog or something.
What?
What?
Yeah. No, that's the meme. I don't know if they actually did. It's just like, it's like an ongoing joke. He gets bullied a lot for jacking off his dog.
Whoa.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Does he deny it or does he go, yeah, what the fuck are you going to do about
I've never
it?
actually
Come fight me.
Yeah. I've never actually seen him deny it, so it's interesting.
Anyway,
Yeah.
sorry. As you were saying.
You seen there's a cat in the UK that's like
Sure, there's plenty.
it's got like a government job. It's like the chief mouser at 10 Downing Street.
Oh.
There's a
Were you
cat.
about to say Downton Abbey?
I was going to say
Yeah.
it's Downing Street, isn't it?
It is
The-
Downing Street.
yeah.
10 Downing Street.
And they've got
That's where the
'cause
Prime Minister lives.
They've got all the mice.
really?
So they've got a chief mouser
Oh,
cat.
that's awesome.
That's like been in office for 13 years or something.
That's a good lifespan for a cat.
Yeah,
I have not had a cat live past 12.
really.
Yeah.
What happened to him?
I'm not bringing up my dead pets.
Why
On a
not,
po-
dude?
Okay, well, we had one that had, I don't know, a lung issue, couldn't breathe, and we had to put her down at
Like
like
Walter White?
10. She
Okay.
didn't sell meth.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah.
Okay.
And then the other one just like, he just got old.
Yeah.
And he just fucking kicked the bucket. He got so old that he got taken advantage of by opportunistic diseases.
Oh, man.
Oh wow, that's one of the worst ways to go.
Yeah, I hate that.
It is scary.
It's scary.
I had a cat called Hawk. The only other cat I've had that got ran over by a van. And that's how it died.
Damn.
Yeah.
How old was that cat?
Like 6 or something.
What do you think's the most famous cat?
Famous real life cat. Probably the mouser one.
Garfield?
right?
Garfield's
Okay.
gangster.
Wait,
yeah.
real life or not real life?
Garfield's
Real
real, bro.
life.
Real cat.
Garfield's real.
Garfield.
Really?
Wait, what?
Wait,
Guthod's
what are
not
you
real?
saying?
Oh, sorry, I forgot. Yeah.
Fuck.
I thought it was just a
Yeah,
really
Guthod's
sincere someone who thinks Garfield's real and you're like crushing their dreams.
You haven't seen the movie, bro?
Been scoffing
Yeah,
lasagna
so-
every Monday.
There's so many. Wait, probably Grumpy Cat actually. Sorry,
True.
to answer my own
Yeah.
question.
Oh, Doge, bro.
Oh, Doge!
Doge!
Holy shit!
Fuck.
Of
Yeah,
course.
Doge wins, man.
Doge wins.
Yeah.
Most famous dog, most famous cat.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're just memes.
memes.
Yeah,
I guess.
that's kind of upsetting.
All the other ones are fake.
Kind of tarnishing the animal legacy.
Yeah.
Animals we
funny.
bred for generations to be our slaves, be our little pets.
Yeah.
We should breed. You know how they bred them so that they like looked nice?
Yeah,
We
and
should
then we
breed-
bred them so they got fucked up and can't breathe and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
we
was
should
awesome.
breed them so they look really dumb and silly.
I think
We
we've
did
done
that.
that. Yeah, we've done
did
that.
that?
Have you looked at a
Pugs, bro.
pug?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like pugs are cute, right? Like they've got.
Speak for yourself,
Yeah, I
yeah.
don't know.
I guess.
They're a bit
Yeah.
subjective taste. Everyone has their own
Subjective.
taste in fucked up looking, can't breathe dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like pugs.
PewDiePie likes bugs. He's got like
Yeah.
6 of them or some shit.
They're missing eyes and shit as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that one
I think
died.
that one died.
Oh, really? RIP.
Rest in peace.
Edgar.
Maya, I think. Maya was
Ah,
the one
shit.
missing eyes.
Yeah.
Sorry, keep up with your lore. Come on.
Not a real
Yeah,
bro.
you don't watch. Yeah, you don't watch. PewDiePie,
9-year-old.
bro?
Remember when that was his thing to call all his fans 9-year-olds?
Yeah.
That hasn't really aged well, has it?
Yeah, that and dropping N words and stuff.
Yeah, that's
that
yeah.
also hasn't aged well.
We stop getting political.
Is that blue? Yeah.
PewDiePie's political, I guess.
Stop talking about politics.
Yeah, I had a dream the other day.
Dude, stop talking about politics.
No, I had a dream about the podcast.
Damn.
Oh,
what was
nice.
that?
It's
Yeah.
inseminating your life.
I know, apparently so. So we've talked. I don't know if we've talked in episode. We've talked behind the scenes about doing an episode in a bathtub,
Yeah.
right? But like logistically, we're not all gonna fit. There's gonna be echo, whatever.
Water.
I still think we do it, but
We can try it.
I think we get a bathtub, but not in a bathroom.
Okay, we just somewhere else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spend hundreds of dollars on one. Put it somewhere.
Surely there's one floating around a marketplace. Put it in the middle of
Yeah.
a field.
In
Yeah.
this dream, we were in a bathroom and there were 2 bathtubs. There was one on either side of the room. And what happened is we were sort of setting up and I was behind the camera checking that it looked good. And you guys were already in the bath. And then as we were like about to shoot, I need to preface this by saying everyone in this dream is fully clothed.
Yeah, I was about to ask,
was
boy,
picturing
where is this
something,
going? Picturing the
Um,
last time we were in a bath.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
So you guys are both in the bath.
Yeah.
I'm setting the camera up and we're about to go. And my friend's younger sister walks in and was like, "Oh, you're filming the
How much younger?
pod?" Shut up, bitch. Anyway, she was like, "Oh, you're filming the pod," and I was like, "Yeah, man." Like, and you guys were like, "Oh, do you want to be a guest?" And she was like, "Absolutely, I'd love to." And she gets in. Obviously, the bath there's only just enough room for 3 people, so
Right.
she gets in my place.
Right.
We've only got 3 mics, so you guys hand her my mic, and I'm like, "Oh, where do I sit?" And you guys are like, "Oh, just sit in the other bath." So I'm completely off camera without a mic in the
Damn.
other bathtub, and you guys recorded a whole episode and didn't address me once.
Dude, this sounds kind of like... Like, should we?
Yeah, let's set this up.
I don't know where we find a bathroom with a bathtub either side.
2 bathtubs, yeah. Some loaded guy's house. Break in.
Yeah.
Too many
Dressed as
bathtubs.
Santa.
Would you take a bath at the same time as someone else?
In the same thing?
In the same bath.
No, like separately.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before you flick water at them?
Throwing toys.
I'm just thinking because the context to have a bath with someone is just inherently romantic.
Yeah.
But then you're in 2 separate baths.
Yeah.
So the romance kind of dies. It feels more like utilitarian. It's like we're both having a bath at the same time just to save time. There's
Yeah.
no romance about it. This is an efficient setup we've got.
You could put like a hole in the side so you can hold hands. You
How
know?
close are these baths?
Yeah.
I was picturing far enough away that you kind of have to like awkwardly speak at a volume. Like have to speak up a little bit so they can hear you.
What if instead they're toe to toe? Like you're in a long row.
Like it's really long and you're toe to
Yeah.
toe. And you keep trying to get closer and they're like fighting you off your feet.
Okay, yeah.
And then you flip around, you get head first. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so that was
I'm just picturing John going out of the water, putting his hands on top of his head like a shark and swimming towards them.
Yeah, you've got it.
Do you guys have any dreams lately?
My dreaming. I had a period where I was like actively trying to lucid dream.
Damn.
Like there was a study I read
Juice
when I was
WRLD type
maybe
shit.
like when I was like 10 or something, and I say study, it was probably a fucking like Facebook article.
Yeah.
But me and my friend were like, let's lucid dream. We'll lock in. We're gonna do all the steps. It involves like every night you go to sleep at the same time, and you set an
Damn it.
alarm for like 3 a.m.
You're gonna astral project, bro.
That was the
Fuck.
goal.
Holy
You
shit.
you wake up at 3 a.m. and then you note, like you write in a book any dream you had. Even if you had no dream, you write, I don't remember. Setting a habit for your brain to remember the dreams when you wake up. Then you go back to sleep and then wake up again. The idea of that like waking up was that you stay in the right REM cycle.
Right.
I think the waking up bit is now been debunked, but like dream journaling is like a really good way to remember your dreams. Anyway,
Yeah.
I was doing this for a while and my friend was getting, I was about to say wet dreams. He was getting lucid dreams. And I was like, shit, that's awesome. I've yet to get one. And then one night, I go to sleep. And then I wake up and I'm like, fuck, I didn't have any dreams. That sucks. So I
Yeah.
get up, get changed, go to school, have just a whole school day, come home. Like it was like a boring day. Come home, go to sleep, and then wake up. And it's the same day.
Whoa.
And I go, wait, what the? I like, we'll go downstairs like, Mum, it's Thursday. And she's like, no, it's Wednesday. And I went, what the fuck? I had just lucid dreamed a day, but I just done school.
Shit.
I hadn't even noticed it was a lucid
Damn.
dream. Because then apparently there's like things you have to look out for. Like if you're lucid dreaming, look for a clock or like look at your hands or something. 'cause
Lamp.
You can't
I've
really
heard that.
dream like
Yeah.
those sort of things.
You try and write something. You
Yeah.
can't write.
I
So
didn't
you just-
know those little fun tips.
So you
I
got
just
into a lucid dream and just like chose to be a cog in the machine.
chose to be part of like middle management. Just like went about my day.
Yeah.
Are you sure it was a lucid dream and you didn't have like a Groundhog Day experience?
Well,
that
the
you
day was
wasted?
very different. I remember I genuinely going to the day and being like, I know what's going to happen. And then it was just completely
Right.
different.
Okay.
Like I thought I had unlocked
Damn,
some
that's trippy,
crazy
yeah.
shit, but no.
For a
Anyway.
moment, you were in a separate dimension.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just, Mandela, that's when I changed to this dimension, out of the dimension where I was going to become really famous.
Yep.
And now we're in this one that have a podcast.
Right.
Yeah.
Just wait, guys. Yeah.
It's the same dimension plot twist of the movie.
Wow, this is a movie.
True.
Life's a movie.
Life's a movie.
Life's a movie.
True.
Speaking of movies, this is going to be the first ever secondhand debate here.
What's a second-hand
Second-hand.
debate?
Yeah. So I didn't watch Notting Hill.
Okay.
But my mum, I walked in my mum starting the film Notting Hill.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is Jock's top 3 favorite film.
Nope.
It's not?
Nope.
Isn't this on your letterboxd?
I liked it a lot. It's
Oh, sorry,
not in
it's
my
his
top
fourth.
3. No, it's not. It's not. It's like
Number
maybe
5.
it's like maybe in my top 50, but it's not in my top 4. I think you're thinking of About Time. But anyway, you can continue.
Wasn't it in your letterboxd top 4?
Nope.
I swear it was like one of the ones.
I remember you talking about it.
I
Yeah.
talked about Notting Hill because I watched it like pretty recently and I like it, but it's not my top 4. My
Oh.
top 4 is like The
Yeah.
Lobster, About Time,
Angry Men.
Yeah,
Angry Men, 12 Angry Men,
Notting Hill.
and no, not Notting Hill.
Oppenheimer.
No, I can't remember the 4th, but it's not Notting Hill.
Damn it. Okay, I thought it
Anyway,
was.
sorry,
so this ruins this whole thing.
I like Notting Hill. Continue, please.
Okay. My mum told me to let you know that she didn't agree. She thinks the man Hugh Grant,
Is a shit person.
or she liked him
Oh,
and thinks he shouldn't have gone back to her, that she was a bitch.
Whoa.
that's a valid point. But I also think in that movie, Hugh Grant does some stuff that is pretty dumb as hell.
Does he? Yeah.
Yeah, there's this moment in the film where Julia Roberts' character has come to Hugh Grant's house to like they sleep together, whatever.
Yeah.
And then
Spoilers.
this is like in the first like 20 minutes, I think. And he goes to answer the door because someone rings the doorbell.
Yeah.
And he opens it. And it's like, fuck, tons of paparazzi. And they're taking photos of him. And he slams the door. And he's
Oh,
all
yeah.
like stunned. And then Julia Roberts like, oh, who was it? Coming running to open the door.
Yeah.
And then Hugh Grant just lets her pass and open the
Yeah.
door. It's like, dudes, fucking stop her.
Yeah.
Like, be like, hey, wait, maybe you shouldn't open that door and like expose that you're here.
Yeah.
Like, dude, what the fuck? Lock in.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Especially if it sounds like this isn't his first time in this, so he knows full well the repercussions of her being photographed.
This is
by
his first
paparazzi.
time in this. What do you mean?
Like being photographed by the paparazzi at his door.
This never happened. He's not famous.
Oh.
She's the one famous.
She's the famous
He's
one.
like a nobody.
Oh.
And the famous actress sleeps with a nobody.
Okay.
And he opens the door and he's like, what the fuck? Tons. He was like stunned by them.
Okay.
But you're not stunned enough to like
Yeah, you should
be
be that.
stupid as hell.
Yeah.
Sorry, I misinterpreted. Clearly,
That's
I haven't
alright.
seen
And
Notting
then,
Hill.
and then
I'm
the
like
fucking
arguing about Notting Hill with two people that haven't
haven't
seen it.
I've seen this scene. I liked when the lizard came out in his undies and started like grabbing his junk and shit. Remember that?
Whoa, like the Geico lizard.
Wait, what the fuck?
Geico lizard starts grabbing his junk.
Wait,
Yeah, the lizard. The
is
lizard.
this real?
You haven't seen Notting Hill, dude.
Bro hasn't seen Notting Hill.
Well, the thing is,
You guys, the fans,
I'm
remember
getting
the,
my wires crossed because I watched a movie like 2 days ago.
you remember that part where the lizard comes out? and
What
starts
are you
playing?
saying?
What sort of lizard is it?
There's a movie called Failure to Launch that I watched the other week. Matthew McConaughey, fucking.
The other chick?
I don't remember the Sarah whatever her name is.
Yeah, I think that's her name. Sarah
Christina
Applegate.
Applegate.
Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, this movie is unhinged, kind of shit, and it's like a dumb rom-com. But there's this underlying subplot that, one, every time it cuts back to this like trio of friends, they're doing the most bizarre activity you could think of. Like it cuts to them and they're like out surfing, but there's no waves. It's like, okay, weird. Cuts away, cuts back to them, they're doing paintball. Cuts away, cuts back to them. This is like their every week hangout. Now they're like bouldering. It's like, this is like, I guess you're having fun, but it's most obscure shit
lad
ever.
shit.
Just lad
Yeah.
shit, I guess. And every time Matthew McConaughey's character gets like eaten or like bitten by a animal. In one scene, he gets attacked by a dolphin. Another one, he gets bit on the finger by a lizard. So that's why I got
hell?
confused. Why
Right.
the
Then the
comment-
lizard jiggles his balls.
Yeah.
He walks outside the paparazzi and plays with his junk. Yeah, dude.
That's what Hugh Grant should have done. He should have walked out and be like, "Pepper, look at this shit. Yeah.
No, but I'm not.
You got, yeah.
I was
Have
got my
you got-
balls going, yeah. Very different.
Yeah, real Notting Hillers. No. That's it.
But there was another Hugh Grant movie I watched. Have you guys seen 4 Weddings and a Funeral?
Yeah, I've
aware
heard
of
of it.
it.
Yeah. But let me just say, I'm not a schizophrenic. The joke is that the guy who plays the lizard in Amazing Spider-Man comes out in his underwear and plays with his junk.
Oh.
That's the. So I'm not being.
You are
I just have to break it down because I realized I sounded actually schizophrenic.
I
The
just thought you were
lizard
like,
from
you were just
Spider-Man.
like
Yeah.
giving the audience a masterclass in gaslighting. It's just like this, guys, listen up.
I was so excited to go home and watch Notting Hill. I can't wait till the lizard scene.
No, there's a movie called 4 Weddings and a Funeral. Hugh Grant is in it and plays maybe the most like inconsiderate and asshole character,
Right.
but he's charming, so he gets away with it.
Yeah.
Like the whole
Classic,
movie,
classic.
he keeps doing these like fucked up, like fuck boy, but he's a little British guy, so he's like, I don't know, he's all
Cute.
clumsy and cute about it.
Yeah.
And I'm watching this like, how the fuck does this fella get away with this shit?
Yeah.
How is this? I don't know. It was a funny movie, but I
a bit
don't.
like
The
that,
ending
so-
was a bit silly.
Yeah.
I watched a movie this week.
Yeah.
Brag about it. Yeah. Well,
I want to see. I wonder if you guys can guess what movie I watched.
Can we get a hint?
I'm going to give you 3 movies that I thought about while watching the movie.
right.
Before we start, are
Okay.
these movies is this a movie we've seen?
I'm not sure. That's
Okay,
the
well,
only
because
thing
this will
I'm
be an
scared of.
impossible game if we haven't seen it.
Let's see.
But I think that you would at least be aware of this movie.
Okay, sure.
So the 3 movies are Joker, 1917,
Wait, what the fuck's not? Oh, the
and
war one.
Yeah.
Batman.
Which Batman?
The Batman.
Tim Burton Batman.
Oh, I haven't seen
okay.
that. Okay.
Interesting. So very Batman-centric choices here.
It
What?
is.
Oh yeah, I guess. Except
2 or 3.
1917.
You know, in 1917 when he pulls up in the Batmobile.
Okay, so like a 1917. It's a oneer.
Yep.
War movie.
British.
British. I don't think it's probably not the oneer he's relating to, because how many movies do that?
But that's the most iconic. The entire film is a one, bro.
Quick tangent about 1917.
Sure.
This is a spoiler. Spoilers for 1917. I really liked the bit where they changed who the main character was, like halfway through.
That's fine.
It was
haven't seen
sick.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I haven't seen 1917.
What the fuck?
So it's the oneer. The
So
oneer
it's
is
the one
yeah.
part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
Yeah.
What other movies? Was it Birdman? Probably.
One, I hardly know her.
The Birdman, probably.
What's Birdman? Oh, with Michael Keaton.
Mike Keaton won a.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
So it's Birdman
It was Birdman.
Wow. Oh, because
so.
Michael Keaton, Batman.
Yeah.
and the
Joker,
Joker.
how's that?
Because there's like inner monologue, I guess.
He's like a schizophrenic performer.
Huh?
Right.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen Birdman.
It's-
Series of what's it? The full title? Birdman and Unexpected. Something?
No, it's the value of ignorance or something. Virtue of ignorance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's a really interesting, really good movie. And
Well,
yeah,
that's good.
I didn't know that it was all in like one,
Mm.
supposedly in one take, but it's really interesting, really well done. I didn't know that like Edward Norton and Emma Stone are in it.
Really?
Oh, I knew.
Yeah.
I knew Emma Stone was in it. I didn't know Edward Norton was.
Zach Galifianakis is there too.
What?
Wow.
Is he
Yeah.
playing Zach Galifianakis or is he acting?
He plays like the most serious role in the entire movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like he's Michael Keaton's like producer / publicist.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. I like that.
yeah.
You know, I watched 2 movies. I watched 4 movies yesterday.
Whoa.
We won't bring it up, but I
Movie
watched.
guy.
I watched 21 Jump Street.
Banger.
And then
Awesome.
22 Jump Street.
Awesome.
Forget how fucking good they are.
Hilarious,
They're
dude.
genuinely like really funny.
Yeah,
and
so
number 2 just being a parody of the first one.
Yeah.
It's so fun. I was like
Yeah.
watching this with a fucking big old smile on my face. I'm like, This is
Yeah.
awesome.
It's a good
Great.
experience.
Dax Flames in both
Dax
of them.
Flame is in both of them. And
Awesome.
watching them back, I'm now convinced it's an act.
Yeah, because he is.
He acts like a serious person.
Yeah.
And he's like good at acting.
Yeah,
So
he
I'm
is.
like, his Dax Flame internet persona, it's fake. I'm convinced it's
Yeah.
fake.
And the early, not to delve into Dax Flame here, but like
He's been doing this shit for when he was a child.
and his original character is very different to modern day
Yeah,
Dax
yeah,
Flame. Very different characters.
Yeah. For people who don't know who Dax Flame is, John, do you want to give
Google
like a
it.
brief description?
He was like one of the first YouTubers.
Why are you John to this? I feel this is a minefield.
John knows the
I'm
law.
a big flame head.
Big flamehead.
Dax.
Yeah.
Daxer.
Yeah,
Daxer. I hardly know.
that's good.
Thanks, guys.
Dax, I
Oh.
wish he'd Dak me.
Yeah, Dax.
Dack me. My face has got spots. It's got acne.
It's a bar, bro.
Anyway,
Dax Flame, famous guy, one of the first famous YouTubers. He was one of the first guys who was
Can
just like
you say why he went famous? There's a meme
was-
image that you might have seen. Of why
you
he
let
went
him
famous.
explain it.
He was bringing over this. I was,
No, thank you, man. I'll get into that. He was famous as like a child, like high school age child, and he was doing daily like video diaries, like day 1, day 2. He was just kind of him yelling at his screen, kind of a nerdier kid, like kind of a
Awkward.
awkward, nerdy kind of vibe, but funny.
Very funny.
Maybe unintentionally, and that's where the debate comes.
Yeah.
And he has there's a very famous meme where it's like day 30, and it's him saying like dressing as Superman.
yeah, I'm gonna dressing as Superman for my first day at school.
Superman's
Yeah.
going to school.
Yeah, something
Yeah,
like that,
Superman's
yeah.
going to school, and then the next video is day 31, and it's just called humiliation.
It's either like an extremely good piece of performance art, or
Yeah.
it's like it's just a genuine trauma-ridden child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then then from that he got a bit of internet fame, and then everyone was asking the question, is he actually like that or is it an act? No one really knew, and then he got into films like Project X, 21 Jump Street, 22 Jump Street, and then he just like went off the radar for like years and just traveled. And then just recently
It was
he's
an
kind of
iDubbbz documentary.
recently iDubbbz made a documentary about him.
Recently,
And
it was probably like 7 years ago.
no, it's like 3 probably, right?
No, it wasn't during COVID. It was pre-COVID.
No way. It was 2020, I think.
Well, that's 5 years ago.
Sure. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Shit. Anyway, fucking half a decade ago, I guess. Thought it was the other day, but he did a documentary on him, and since then he's been like slowly building an internet following again, and he's very funny again, and I'm a big
hilarious.
fan, but his character is different to his old one that got him famous, and it does make me wonder.
His current shtick is like he's trying to get good at comedy.
Yeah.
So he like every video he says a joke and then it like cuts to him being like, "So guys, I don't know if that was really funny. Please let me know below if that was funny. If you like a bit of physical comedy."
There's that one video where he goes to an open mic and he's doing stand up and none of his jokes are landing. So he does one joke that works, and immediately after he goes, I actually took that joke from this other guy. And he stole someone else's joke because it wasn't working.
It's the
And then
only one that got laughed
in
at.
the moment, he's like, yeah, I took that joke from someone else.
Yeah. Very funny
It
guy.
is
Interesting character.
funny. Oh, he's got to be a comedic genius with a
I think he's
touch. I think there's got to be some realism to it.
Yeah.
like he's probably like a little bit socially awkward, that sort of character, but he leans into it heavy. There's no
Yeah.
way
Yeah.
like it's not. I don't know. He just might be. See, the debate comes is
I
like
don't,
who
yeah,
knows?
I don't think he's a full. I don't think it's 100% a character, and he just talks like a normal guy.
Yeah.
I think it is. He has a bit of that, and then he just exaggerates.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
yeah,
I think it's getting weird now though, because I sent one to John the other day, one of his videos that was actually kind of funny, not because he was being weird and awkward, but because it seemed like he was actually making funny jokes. And it feels
Improving.
mean.
It's going full circle.
It feels like so rude to say like, "Oh, this was actually funny," as opposed to the other stuff that he was doing.
That's probably what all the comments say. Like, what the fuck? This was actually funny.
Yeah.
I don't know. People love Dax Flame. I think he's awesome.
He seems like a
yeah, I
really
think he
nice guy.
Yeah, genuinely. Like, he seems like a good guy. I don't know. Yeah. I can't crack it. It almost annoys me when I see it because I'm like, I really just
Wanna
want to
know.
see behind the curtain if this
Yeah.
is real or not because it's so genius.
Yeah, it does remind me of like I watched this there's like this documentary, not documentary, a show on YouTube, like a one episode thing of like it was a bunch of famous comedians who are now a lot of them are cancelled and stuff or whatever. I think about this a lot because a conversation's had on that, but it's like Louis C.K., Jerry Seinfeld,
All the hitters. Kramer.
Kramer was there. No, like Chris Rock and like Ricky Gervais. It's them four, and they're sitting together and talking and stuff, and they have a debate. Louis C.K. mentions like the hardest he's ever laughed before is at a comedy show where I might have to cut this out, whatever. But
What are you going to say?
You don't have to say it.
no, okay, I kind of have to. Okay, never mind.
You don't.
A guy says something, does a parody of a song, like does a thing where he gets up on a guitar, and he's just a local open mic guy, not a famous guy.
Yeah.
Louis C.K.'s in the crowd watching, and he plays the guitar and he does an old classic song, but instead he makes the song like he puts silly words in there.
Sure. I feel like, okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I feel like there's a way to describe that without saying what the words are. But
they're just like okay.
is it, like,
he does
is
a
it racist or like bigoted or
No, he-
homophobic?
No, not he does a homosexual version of the song
Oh, okay, yeah.
where like he
yeah.
makes it the song gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
I feel like you made it worse. By
You made
dancing
it so
around.
much
Jock
worse.
said
by, like-
explain it.
Well,
Jock said
I was- I was
Jock said don't say the joke, and then he goes, "Don't explain it."
Because you started by going, we're gonna cut this just
Okay.
to say he made a joke. He changed the song to be like a homosexual version.
The song is called "Sitting on the Dock of the Bay,"
You don't have to.
and the guy says, "Sitting on a cock because I'm gay."
You could have just said that.
Okay, that's fine.
Why'd you build it up so much?
I thought you were going to say the N word or something.
I thought you was gonna be like, so he did.
That's
this
your
joke
guy.
with,
That's you
like,
guys' fault.
slurs.
That's you guys' fault. Now listen. All right, so he says that, and Louis C.K. does this whole thing where he says that's the hardest he's ever laughed, and then Ricky Gervais comes at him and says, "Oh, you laughed that hard because you were laughing at him," and then Louis C.K. goes, "No, it was genuinely the funniest thing I've heard." And then Ricky Gervais goes, "No, you were laughing at him. You can only someone who can make you that laugh is someone who's been a comedian for decades." And he was like, "No, this is a random guy who said that, and he was way funnier than any comedian I've met."
Wow.
Beef.
So yeah. So it was like, I don't know, it was an interesting debate because it's like, does it matter? Like, it doesn't matter if the person's being ironic or not. Like, just as long as it's funny.
Yeah, everyone's enjoying themselves, so who cares?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Dax, like I find Dax Flame genuinely funny, and it's not like the argument of like, oh, is he trying to or not? Doesn't really change anything. He's like way funnier than most people.
Yeah, I guess I just look at it from a production point of view.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if I was to make something of this like virality,
Yeah.
how much of it do I need to be myself?
You want to be him so
I want to
bad.
be Dax Flame so bad.
Yeah.
Just
You wish.
getting rid of all my anxious quirks to be funny and like charming instead of awkward.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we love a bit of comedian stuff, don't we,
it's
fellas?
Funny
Yeah.
stuff.
For sure. Funny guys.
stuff,
I love a good funny guy every now and then.
yeah. And girl,
Yeah. No, I thought guys kind of.
guy's pretty gender neutral.
Yeah.
I don't know why I threw you under the bus like that.
Yeah, you didn't have
Sorry.
to. Man.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, some girls are funny.
You've made it worse.
What?
Anyway,
Some guys are funny too. Some men.
can I bring up a conversation we were having before
No.
we started recording?
No, go on.
Yeah, sure, mate.
So we were talking about,
Wait, you two? Or
Huh?
was I involved?
you'll find out in a
Okay,
second.
sure. Sorry. Yeah.
I brought up the point about goldfish or fish in general, whether fish can get land sick because we get seasick. Because when we're in a boat and we're in the water and it's rocking, we get seasick. So when you put a fish in a bowl and sit it on still land, would the fish get land sick?
So there's many ways I can dismantle this incorrect opinion.
Jock's wrong, by the way.
Yeah.
Just not
get that out there.
Well, because if you think about it, what motion sickness is, which is seasickness. Seasickness is motion sickness.
Okay.
Is your body is feeling a type of motion that your eyes aren't conveying. So when you're on a boat and you see everything and you're rocking, your horizon line stays flat. If you're inside the boat and it's rocking, that's when you get seasick. Is when you're not looking out, you're in a boat or in a car looking down and you're moving, your body is feeling movements that your eyes aren't translating to the rest of your body. So your body goes, oh, what the fuck? I'm not ready for this. And you start to feel sick because your body thinks, wait, there's something wrong with me. I'm like moving and shit, but I can't see it.
Right.
So your body goes like, shit out. I feel sick.
Yeah.
So from my perspective, when the fish is in the water, its eyes it's doing water shit. Yeah, there's currents, but that's like there's wind for us. It's like moving along, it's in the water, and then we put it in a bowl on land. It's still in water. The movement doesn't change. The water is still acting as water, and the fish is still inside of it. Its perspective hasn't changed. So I don't think so. That's my argument, fellas.
Right.
Counter argument?
Imagine for your.
Wait, do fish have eyes? No, go on.
I think most fish have eyes.
Yeah.
Some fish. You want to know an interesting fish fact, guys?
Hit me.
You know, like how we call all these animals fish? It's an extremely inaccurate term of like classifying these creatures because the difference between one fish and another fish might be so extreme that this one fish is probably closer to like a bird than it is to that other fish.
Yeah.
So like to call them all fish is like kind of redundant.
I fuck with that. Yeah.
Just because they're underwater, right?
Marine
I know,
life.
but there's other stuff that underwater that's not fish.
Does that mean
Whale's
we're-
not a fish. Dolphin's not
Yo,
a
does that
fish.
mean we're fish if we just get in?
Well, that would be the argument if someone says
You
fish
are
is just
become
animals in
fish.
water.
You become just being in water.
We've
you
returned.
Are a fish.
We've returned to fish.
Yeah.
You could become fish. I never thought
I have
about
become fish.
I have become fish.
fish is a state of being rather than an actual animal.
I'm on
I
board
like
with
that.
fishes again. Yeah, I like it being
Yeah.
a state of being.
I think they should
I
expand
choose
it.
to be fish.
I think they should do one or the other. They should either expand it to go, all right, humans become fish as you enter water, or they should narrow it down a bit.
Yeah, I like humans become fish when you go into
Yeah,
water.
that's sick.
Anyway, sorry.
Does that mean fish become something else when they come out?
This is evolution.
True, brother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Even if it's out for just a second.
Fish out of water. And then they
True,
get
Marco
caught
Polo.
in Marco Polo.
Oh, true.
You lose Marco Polo.
You lose Marco Polo.
Yeah.
Bit of, I don't know, is that a universal game?
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay.
But imagine you've been moving and flowing through water your entire life.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you're stopped. Like, you know when you're on a treadmill running
Mhm.
and you're running, and then when you get off treadmill, you like stumble a little.
But water's not always moving.
There's currents.
Yeah, but like those currents are particular places that are movement. Have you guys seen Finding Nemo?
Heard of it?
More
Yeah, I
accurate
have.
Yeah,
fish
heard of it.
movie.
They
When
talk.
they're underwater, it's still. And then when they hop on the turtles, they're in the currents and it's like
do,
a highway.
Right.
If they're not lying to us,
No,
that
that's
is
legit.
how it
Yeah,
works
that's legit.
underwater.
That
So
is
you just,
legit.
you're
So it's
chilling when it's
still-
flat. Because water is so big, it can't all be like fucking.
Water is pretty big.
And
There's
we're
so
on
much of it.
tectonic plates that are moving.
True.
You know, India's
believe in
moving
that crap.
close. You know, India's moving closer to Australia, or the other way around, whatever, by the length of how fast your fingernail grows. The
Really?
same speed, yeah.
Wow.
Does that change per person?
That's a great question. Do people's fingernails grow at different speeds? Any
Yeah.
scientists in the chat?
In the chat.
Tell us.
Listen, chat. Listen.
Chat, listen up. Hold on,
Chat,
chat. Chat, chat, are we cooked? Yeah, please. I'm actually curious.
I mean,
Yeah.
it'd be the same as like cutting hair, right?
Yeah, I guess it's the same thing, keratin. But
Is it?
yeah, but it's bone. It's all bone.
I didn't mean, I know it might be, okay, literally the same thing, but I mean in the sense of the more you cut it, the more it grows, right?
Yeah.
Is that how it works?
Well,
Yeah, that's like
the denser it grows.
you can like shave like you didn't have 14-year-olds at your school that would like shave
Yeah, is
every
this
day to
real? I
try
was
and-
told this a lot as a
Yeah,
child.
but I never thought it was shit.
Maybe it is shit. I haven't looked into it. I
It's
kind
one of those
believed
things,
it.
kind of like you guys with Santa or whatever. Like when people said it, I just didn't believe it.
Except it's the opposite way around because when you were told about Santa, you did believe it.
No, I believe in Santa fully. But when people said,
And still do.
yeah. But when people said to me, "Oh yeah, if you shave more often, it grows thicker," I just go, "Yeah, good one."
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Now
I
this-
went, yeah, I'm going to now. Oh, maybe it's not true. I don't. If I'm an evidence based study.
Yeah, this isn't really evidence, but there's a Seinfeld episode where, where Jerry shaves his chest and then it grows back thicker. And Kramer's like, I told you not to shave your chest, Jerry.
Classic.
Well, I was told not to
Edward.
shave my my hair in between my eyebrows, like my
Yeah.
monobrow, because it would go
Yeah.
back thicker. So
Look,
for years
okay.
I've plucked it, but
That makes sense.
Well, I think is plucking worse.
no, because you plucking is you pull it out from the root, Whereas shaving, you leave the root
discriminate.
inside your hair.
See, I stopped plucking because I didn't want it to grow back more because I'm already a little self-conscious about my
plucking is meant to be
monobrow.
the better one.
Yeah.
Plucking, waxing, anything that takes it out from the root, as opposed to just like shaving it
Giving it a
and there
trim.
still being a little bit of hair inside.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So if I took my nail straight back to the root,
Ripped them off. Yeah.
cut that shit down to the bone.
does it come back out? Does the nail come from the bone?
Okay, nail is no, because people lose their fingernails and you don't see
It's
bone
disgusting,
underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. How does that? Where does it spawn from when people?
Yeah. Yeah.
When
so
people.
like-
That's a good question.
Well, some
When-
people don't grow it back because if you lose the
But-
base bit, it's just gone.
Nah,
I think you need a little bit for it to regenerate. It's like a
Okay.
kidney.
I don't think I pulled. This is a little too much, but I pulled my toenail off a little while back.
And it growed back.
It's back. It's
it
back.
growed all the way back.
Growed all the way. It's all the way back.
It done growed all the way back.
So yeah, I'm no scientist. I'm
Yeah.
no nail expert. I only started cutting my fingernails about
You
2
did,
years
yeah.
ago. But yeah, I don't know. Because I almost lost my toenail because I broke my toe and it lost it got all black. And they were like, if it falls off, it won't go back. And then it didn't fall off. I wore a little toe condom.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah,
I did.
I don't know.
One time in something happened in like middle school, and I don't know if I slammed my finger in something, but I lost the. There's like the hemisphere at the bottom of your nail.
The little for viewers, it's like the little semicircle at
For
the bottom.
viewers, take a look down at your hand. For
Yeah.
those of you that don't have hands, I'm really sorry. Please find someone with it.
Or look at your feet. They
Yeah.
might have
Look
the
at your
same.
feet.
Take a look at your hands. Now look back up.
Oh, fucking owned.
Bitch.
For audio listeners.
Anyway, so I lost that bit, and then it grew back and grew up over the top of the other nail.
Gangster. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
and then it kind of like pushed it out. But for a moment, I had a double-edged nail.
That's kind of cool.
It was
Yeah.
weird. I used to like
Have you ever had those you've got a mark on your nail because you slammed it in the door or something? You get that white line. It's like
happen
an
everywhere.
bruising. And then can you do you ever just watch it get further
Oh,
and closer to the
Then it
end
hit-
before you cut
yeah.
it off?
That's sick.
It's
Yeah.
still all the time.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
like,
think
as
you
it
meant,
grows.
you were physically watching it and it was moving.
No. Obviously, it's not a perceivable movement, but it is
Yeah.
moving. Yeah.
Every day you're checking it out.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you look at that and think, "Wow, they're coming"?
Yeah, it was like,
India's
well,
coming.
this shit, India's moving.
Chill, India.
Oh, what the fuck?
It's a big day big day today.
Yeah, it's actually tied to you personally, so it's your fingernails. So stop cutting them. You're
Damn it.
impeding all the movement they've
Damn
made.
it.
Have you guys seen the movie Fingernails?
No.
Is that a movie?
Yeah, it's very recent. I watched it in the Adelaide Film Festival last year,
Oh.
but it's international release. Jeremy Allen White's in it.
Oh wow.
The Bear,
The Bear,
Shameless,
Shameless,
something.
Iron
else.
Claw.
Iron Claw. Good job.
No, that's Echo from.
He's also in it.
True.
Anyway, the movie is about your fingernails are used to tell if you're in love with someone. They've sci-fi future. They've made a machine that you have to pull your entire fingernail off. Another person has to pull their entire fingernail off, put it in a machine, and it tells you if you're true love.
So you get like 10
gross
tries.
I guess, yeah. But the point is, there's scenes in that movie where you just see someone pull their fingernail
yeah, I
off.
can't do that, man.
I could not do it. I'm I can watch most.
That shit. Yeah.
Why is it those small bits of gore that are always the worst?
It's that and eyeball stuff, like eyeball pulling.
I'm watching
Yeah, that's always-
Terrifier 2 and a lady gets sawed in half with a
Yeah.
chainsaw.
Yeah.
And then I watch Fingernails and I can't watch Jeremy Allen White
Yeah.
pull his fucking fingernail off.
I
Yeah.
feel the same way in if it's a movie, or say I'm watching Bondi Vet and they're cutting open a dog's spleen.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's chill. And then it's a movie where someone's putting a needle into their arm,
it's like,
and I'm like, ah!
Is it because it's so surreal?
and-
It's hard to envision yourself with that pain.
Yeah.
It's
Maybe.
you lose the empathy part. Now it's you're sympathetic of it. Oh fuck! I actually got fact checked the other day on the definition of empathy and sympathy.
What the fuck? That is insane, dude.
Yeah,
Not knowing empathy by definition.
What did you mistake them for?
So I think I'm wrong, but I'm under the impression that empathy is when you can relate to someone else's feelings because you've experienced them before. And sympathy is when you feel sympathetic towards someone because you can visualize or imagine the experience they're going through. And I think I got fact checked. I think it was very nitpicky about the definition of empathy, not quite meaning you have to have experienced the thing.
Right.
It's you can be empathetic by like I can't, whatever. I obviously
almost-
don't remember because I got it
I would
wrong,
almost
but
think it's the other way around, like because I feel like because you have empathy and apathy,
yeah,
and they're opposites. Apathy is just like you don't give a fuck,
yeah.
but then empathy is like I can understand even though I haven't experienced, and sympathy is like I have sympathy for you because I understand.
Oh, I think you're right.
Yeah,
Yeah, see, I think I get them the wrong way around.
yeah.
Like that's why I know I'm wrong, so I'm willing to take any alternate explanation.
We'll go with that.
I think that sounds right because
Yeah.
now that you've
Yeah.
added the
Like, I have
the
sympathy.
antonym of
Apathy.
empathy is apathy. then
Yeah.
that helps that.
I'm
Makes
just
sense.
saying, if someone's fact checking you on the difference between empathy and sympathy, why are you even talking to this person? Man?
Got to talk to him. It's my brother.
Oh, okay.
Can't avoid that
yeah,
conversation.
classic. Yeah,
I'm gonna write
I can see
empathy
that.
on his pillow.
with blood.
It's like I'm empathetic that there's
Scary.
piss on your pillow.
Just kidding.
Just kidding.
Wait, have I
which one does it work?
experienced
Which one would you put?
I'm empathetic for sex with your mother because I experienced it. I don't know.
No, that'd be sympathetic.
Whatever. Fact check me, bro.
Just trying to make everyone smarter. Smarter every day. There's
Yeah.
a YouTuber who's got that title. And he
Really?
builds shit.
Is that Ron? What's his name?
One of Mark Rober's
Mark,
friends.
I was gonna say Mark Ronson.
Ronson. Isn't he an artist? Like
Yeah.
a musician?
You know the song Valerie, Amy Winehouse.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, classic. Uptown Funk.
Up, down, funk, wheel.
Hey, we're getting
That's cool.
copyrighted, bro. Stop.
Sorry. So accurate.
That was
Yeah.
Jock's
So
original
good.
song.
So good. I made that up actually.
When my dad first heard that song, he said to me, he was like, "Oh, there's a line in the song where he says, wait a minute, fill my cup, put some liquor in it."
Yeah.
And my dad thought,
Feel my cock.
no,
Put a lick
he
in it.
thought he was saying the N word. He thought he said, fill my
Yeah, that's
car,
classic.
put some N word in it. And he was asking me if
what that means.
he was asking me if that was like city slang for like petrol.
It's like a racist slur towards
Yeah.
they're like, you're gasoline.
yeah.
Wow.
Fill the old boy up.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's like there was a kid in high school who used to make rap songs.
Yep.
And
Awesome.
Yeah.
His name was Eminem.
no, he liked Eminem a lot. And he made this one song.
Loved it.
Oh God, I wish I remembered the bar. But it was like sit on a crown and like take my throne or something. Something along those lines. And everyone was convinced he had said the N-word. He's the whitest guy you've ever met.
Yeah.
And if you like play it and you don't like listen to the lyrics, it sounds like he says the N-word. And it was
Yeah.
just, I think it was the death of his rap career. I don't think he's made a
Right.
song since.
It's unlucky, man.
Unlucky, yeah. We cancelled him before he got famous.
We should bring him back.
Yeah.
Does he do weddings?
you want a rapper at your wedding? You want a rapper from my high school?
Hey, you're Jock's friend, right?
A white all boys pub. Wait, the school's not white. I meant the guy
He's white, Caucasian.
He's all
from
white.
an all boys public school.
He's all white.
He's all white.
He's
You're
not
a
very
white
good,
guy.
but he's all white.
You know, it was my best friend, but he was all white.
He's a really good rapper. Yeah. Do you ever make rap songs?
I didn't.
yeah.
Yeah.
There were 2 rap songs floating around.
Hell yeah.
Bars, dude.
What?
They were
Your
made-
instrumentals as well?
I think we searched up like type beats.
Sick. Yeah.
But we it was for a year 12 school assignment.
Oh, that's fun.
It was this class. It sounds like a special needs class, but it was called integrated learning, where we had to build
think that
arcade
is, right.
machines. Not special needs class. It's
Okay.
like a.
There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying. I think it is.
It might be.
Well,
Yeah.
we built arcade machines, and you have to write like a.
No.
You have to write like a 30,000 word like progress like manual about how you built it and everything and all the steps that went into
Can
it.
you use pictures?
Yeah, it's
That's all right.
And then at the
They
end,
encourage you to
part
use
of
big
the
words.
at the end they give you crayons. You have to color it.
Had we.
At the end, you have to make this like you get into a group and then you have to market and like build merch and product design and like sell your
sounds
arcade
awesome.
machines. And I was in a group with Ned and Lockie, which you've both met,
Yep.
and we were called NIGL.
How'd you come up with that?
And Ned, Jock, Lockie, information, but we put the N in the middle instead. N-I-G. Oh, it's J. Sorry, N-I-J-L. Forgot how to spell my name.
Close, it's close.
Yeah, almost.
Pushing it.
And
career
we made a rap song to accompany arcade machines. And the cover was Drake's view, but I had photoshopped us all onto sitting next to him on the ledge.
That's
So
nice.
there's all 4 of us sitting on the ledge.
Yeah.
And then we made a rap song, and one of the bars in the rap song was spent 3 years building shit. Mr. Lamont came in and did most of it, who was our teacher.
Bars.
And we just submitted that to... We like censored shit by the other 2 screaming on the track over, and it just wasn't balanced at all. So all the audio just like pigs
Roaring.
extremely.
Yeah.
And yeah, we uploaded it, and well, we didn't upload it, so I can't find it, and I won't show you it. But yeah, we got A+ on that assignment.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. I have a similar story, but I was thinking about it like today actually. But mine was I had a Japanese assignment in high school.
Oh, I also made a Chinese rap video. I did
Really?
a rap video in Chinese.
Damn, dude.
I was a young street
Can't be
soldier.
racist.
I was
No, it's
like,
just bilingual
how old
king.
were you in year 6?
12.
Yeah,
I
about
was
that.
12. Can you be racist at 12? Yeah, probably.
Oh yeah.
I think God
You-
did.
You ain't met
You would
12-year-old me, man. But yeah, I thought about that, how it was weird getting such good grades for absolute slop.
Yeah.
I remember being in Japanese and I partnered up with this guy I was friends with, and then we had to make a video essay, and we got to the day and we're it was recess and it was the class after recess. We're like, holy fuck, we haven't started it. And it's not only it's not just an essay, it's a video essay.
You haven't even written the essay part of it.
No, we've done nothing. So we were like, what the fuck do we do? So then at the time, I guess the meme at the time was, do you guys remember that video, Jones barbecue foot massage?
Yeah.
We said 2 sentences in Japanese, and then we're like, all right, time for the essay. And then we played that video to the class. And we ran it back twice because you needed to have a 1 minute or 2 minute thing.
Did you translate it into Japanese and
No.
put Japanese subtitles on the video
You
or
just
something?
played that as a middle
You just
finger. The
played
teacher
it.
didn't stop it.
Yeah, we got a C+.
What?
Yeah.
It's like a passing grade for
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's crazy. Good
Yeah.
job.
Thanks.
Sounds awesome.
I remember I made a song in a science class where it was like a geology bit, and I made a song about rocks, and I animated the music video to have I was in Photoshop doing that stuff where you drag the stuff around and
Yeah,
screen
that's
record.
Yeah.
And that was my
I
music
love
video.
that stuff.
Yeah. I'm just a filmmaker at heart.
Yeah,
I
true.
guess so. Yeah, I never thought about when people talk about they've been making films since they were a kid and then now they're in the film industry, whatever. I never thought about it until a little while ago, where there are videos I was making, but I wasn't consciously thinking
Yeah.
I'm filmmaking. We did a French assignment where I wrote. We did one assignment where we did a short film in French, and then we had to do another assignment, and we decided to do a short film. And instead of doing my own short film, I made a sequel to my friends, where theirs was a very simple thing where it was a guy and his dog, and then the dog dies of cancer at the end,
Jesus.
and they said it all in French or whatever. And so anyway, so we did.
Deep shit for a school.
Yeah, and it was just oh, okay, this was sad, grounded, whatever.
Yeah.
So then the sequel, at the start, someone brings the dog back to life.
I was about. Oh, that's exactly where
He brings the dog back to life, and he goes, "Look, you were actually poisoned by your owner from the first movie.
So you're just defaming your friend.
We're gonna send you back in time to stop him." So then he goes back in time and finds his parent. I think his name was Gross Parent because we didn't know how to say owner in French.
What does gross means? Oh, I'm speaking of German. Sorry.
Gross
Different
means
language.
yucky.
Yeah, in German, gross, Grosse, I think means fat.
Well, there you go.
Wow.
No,
No, dick means fat. I don't know what gross means.
Dick means fat.
Yeah, D-I-C-K means
Wow.
fat in German.
Wow.
Anyway,
So then he goes back to his parent and he's like, you poisoned me and I died of cancer. And the parent was
how
like,
do you just have the dog and then talk over it, or do you get the dog's mouth moving?
it was just my friend with dog ears on.
Oh, because I was thinking, you really well.
I was like, this is
dog.
impressive that you got
Yeah.
this dog on
No,
board.
it was just a
That's a
guy.
shame.
That's fun.
I'm a bit disappointed.
But
actually.
then it wasn't the parent, actually.
plot twist.
Plot twist. It was the guy who sent him back in time, who
Bit of
was
lupus shit. going up
also
here.
the doctor
Whoa.
that diagnosed him. And he diagnosed him so that he would pay more vet bills.
crooked.
Yeah.
then.
Wow.
And then he got shot by a Mario brother.
I don't remember how it ended. Oh no, I do. The owner kills himself, and it's like I can't believe like this is 8th grade, and it's like it's a shot.
away with
It's a shot of the dog reading. No, it's not the dog. There was another character called Monkey Cat, and Monkey Cat's reading.
It's like another guy in a.
Yeah, Monkey Cat's reading the parent's suicide note while in the background he was hanging from his neck. I can't believe I never thought about how crazy it was.
What?
But yeah, we
Yeah.
just did that we got a really good grade.
I got a well, I got two things. One was like I remember you telling me this before, and then I brought up that in my high school I did a German short film about time travel as well.
Whoa.
That got into like a. Did yours go to like international film night? Not an international film festival, but it was like you go to a cinema and there's a bunch of screens of movies that get played from different high schools that make like a foreign language film.
Mine did not go to a foreign film festival.
We won.
Wow.
We won the like I think Adelaide won, and then it went to somewhere else, but we didn't go, and then we didn't win. But it was crazy, and we Google translated every single line without double checking, and butchered every pronunciation of every German word in the entire thing.
Wow.
That's the only way to do it.
But then also, I was gonna say, because getting in trouble for making jokes at school, and then some jokes you just get away with, like you have a fucking person hanging behind.
Yeah, I never considered it problematic till right now.
That's crazy. In drama class, I had this like really chill drama teacher. He was like, do whatever you want. He was a drama teacher, but he was also a teacher at my acting school that I went to at the same time. So we were like tight. Anyway, it was in drama class, and we were doing this like improv bit with a friend, and I was meant to be like taking photos of him like creepily, and it was like all funny or whatever. And then I do this joke where I like take a photo and then I turn off and just start jacking it.
That's funny.
And I got a detention. I was like, dude. I was like, my chill as fuck drama teacher did not fuck with me jacking it.
Yeah, drama teacher was like too real.
He thought-
Yeah.
Been there.
in hindsight, I'm probably not good to
Don't
see
jack
like
off.
a prepubescent teen
Yeah.
jacking
It is.
it off.
You probably can't let the kid
Yeah,
do
you
it.
can't let him get away with that.
You do get excited though in school, like you when a
would
teacher
push
that's
the
chill,
boundaries.
you keep pushing until like you're the one guy who just ruins everything.
Yeah.
I had that. Yeah, I remember one time in class, like there was like a relief or like a substitute teacher in like maths class. I was way too old, like year 10 or something,
Mm-hmm.
and everyone was just going. It had slowly built up to this point where everyone's yelling about something, and I was like, "This is
Incoherent.
yeah." And the substitute teacher's just like turned around, like trying to write something on the board, like, and everyone's yelling, like it was crazy.
Just yelling abuse at the teacher.
Yeah, and I was sitting with like the lads, and I guess I thought it'd be funny to like throw something at the whiteboard while he was, because like everyone was like yelling about stuff, and I was like, all right, my turn,
Should've known
because I wasn't
mine.
I wasn't yelling. I was like, then I was like, no, but it would be funny if I maybe threw something.
I
So
think
then
in
like
that moment, you would be like, it'd be so funny if someone threw something, but no one's doing
Yeah,
it,
no
so
one did
I'm
it.
going to do
Yeah.
it.
yeah, and yeah, I threw something, and then yeah,
Didn't end well. Did you hit them?
no, I missed, which is good.
Well, what were you aiming for?
Ideal,
Yes.
yeah. But I did get lucky because I guess the guys in that class didn't snitch because the teacher turned around and was like, "What the fuck was that? Like, someone just tried to throw something at me," and no one said,
Everyone head down.
yeah, no one said anything, so that was nice.
You
but
did kill the vibe, yeah.
I completely, yeah. So he should be thanking me actually.
That's the Hiroshima bomb. To like
yeah, true, true.
Stop the war.
to stop the
yeah,
war.
bit of an Oppenheimer myself.
Yeah. We did have a similar thing where our like
If you just
science,
related that to fucking Hiroshima.
our science teacher was so chill, and he was so chill, and we were really friendly with him. And he left the room one time, and we thought it would be funny. One of my friends, he had his blazer sitting on his chair. One of my friends put his blazer and his glasses on and was like at his computer. So
Oh,
when
that's
he,
funny,
When he
dude.
came back in, it's like, oh look, like
That is
what do you
funny.
mean? You
What the
never-
hell?
Yeah.
And he really didn't like that they put the blazer on. And he
The teacher or the kid?
The teacher didn't. And the teacher got up in front of us and had to like have the like I'm not your friend conversation.
Nice.
He was like,
fuck,
I am your
bro?
teacher. I am not your
That
friend.
is so not that bad.
I know, that's what I thought. I was like, he was just like chilling.
Doing a
Yeah,
bit.
that's like I got in trouble for school at school. Me and a friend back when we got laptops and we were like, it's so funny to make an invisible folder in your desktop,
Yeah.
name it space, and then turn the image to an invisible image. So you
Yeah.
can't actually click on it. You just have to Command A to open it. Whatever.
Yeah.
Classic.
And I did it to a friend's computer, and I just like put all his schoolwork in it. And I went,
That's
this is awesome.
That's good.
That
This
is
is awesome.
actually funny. Yeah.
And then it was Friday, and then we went away for the weekend, or like went home for the weekend, and came back on Monday. And me and my friend got pulled out of class. Got this massive lecture. The teacher's like, "You cannot delete other like students' work. That's unacceptable."
Yeah.
And we're like, "We didn't delete it. Like, what the fuck are
Yeah,
you talking
nerd.
about?" And then he's like, "We're like, what are you actually talking about?" And then he's said, "Oh, this other student said that you guys deleted his work, so we couldn't do his homework over the weekend." And I was like, brother, this guy called me Friday night and asked how to get his work back. And I said, just hit Command A. And he's like, oh, cool. And then hung up. I told him how to do it. And then he didn't do the work. And then he
Yeah.
blamed us for it.
Yeah.
I didn't snitch.
You snitched
I
on
didn't
him?
snitch. I didn't. This is what I'm thinking. And this is what
Yeah.
me and my friends say afterwards. But we got like, at school, we had like concerns or red inks.
Right.
We got that for that. And we were like, what the fuck? This fucking scummy ass little student didn't do his homework and blamed us for it. Or fucking.
What do you call it? A red ink?
Yeah, so they're called red inks or concerns.
Right.
Because, like, before it was electronic, you had, like, a diary that you brought to school every day and you gave to the teacher
Yeah.
with, like, your parents' signature to show
Yeah.
you'd done whatever. And they used to put, like, a red stamp of ink in it if you were wrong. But then, as everything went electronic, they turned into concerns
Oh, yeah.
because red inks were too harsh.
Yeah, yeah.
I have a concern about your child. He was yelling slurs at the other students.
Bit of a concern.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a bit of a concern. I have a concern. Your kid was caught doing cocaine at a different school's formal.
All right,
Yeah.
dude, it's not your school.
yeah.
It's chill.
Chill, yeah, I guess.
He was jealous he wasn't there.
Did you guys? We had the diaries that we would get. The front page always smelled like maple syrup. Did you have that?
I have very little recollection of the school diary because
Okay.
I would get it on the first day and forge my mum's signature for every single day with a variety of different pens, and then I would not open the diary ever.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't remember.
Because yeah, we had like.
Oddly specific.
Allegedly.
I remember opening my like. You'd get your books at the start of the year, and you get your diary, and I remember like opening the front page and
Yeah.
sniffing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it smelled like maple syrup.
That is a beautiful feeling, yeah. Cracking it open and sniffing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could just imagine it doesn't smell like maple syrup, and Jackson just looks like a fucking freak. Everyone's like, "What the fuck?"
I
are
don't
you
know. Like
doing?
it was like maple syrupy, I guess. Is there something I don't know anything about the printing process? Is there some sort of sweet printing like thing?
Not that I've seen.
Not that I know of. No, I don't recall them resin printing books in maple syrup.
Resin,
They are dipped in like a liquid.
maple syrup. Maybe.
Wait,
be.
are they?
It could have been golden syrup, all right?
Yeah.
I don't
Or
know.
honey?
Or honey. No,
Definitely not.
it definitely wasn't honey. I could probably find one at home. I don't know if it would still smell like it.
Did you ever like burn your books after school? Not like Hitler, but
What?
like
I never-
like a rebellious child.
No.
I never did that. No, I knew people that did that. It's like, all right.
I had a friend who like at the end of high school, he'll be fine telling this story, but I won't say who it was.
Yeah.
He got all his science.
Ned.
He got all his science papers and he rolled it up like really tight and smoked it like a big spliff.
That's funny.
And he
Oh.
like it was like
Did he die?
there's, there's a photo of him with this like massive cartoonish.
That's
like,
funny.
This massive cartoonish like cigar.
Yeah.
Like it's lit flames at the end. It's not like just burning it. He's like
That's fun.
smoking it. It was kind of awesome.
They
Yeah.
call it a doobie in England.
A doobie.
Sure.
that
Yeah.
right?
I thought they called it spliffs in UK, or is that American?
American. But I mean, like,
That's
It's
just
just
a
kind
name
of-
for it, right?
yeah.
Like it's not.
I don't know.
But don't they be like they're
is
smoking a
spliffs-
fat doobie?
Is spliffs like specifically need to have weed in them, or can they just be like nicotine cigarettes,
well, that's just a rollie. I think
That's-
a spliff is just a rolled up.
marijuana?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just a shittily made one.
Like a
right?
joint. Yeah.
I don't
They
know.
have names
I
like the
don't-
quality of the roll. So this is a spliff and this is a dime. This shit's time.
Yeah, I don't know anything about.
We about to have a special guest. It keeps sounding like someone.
That's what I thought.
I did get a.
wasn't sure.
Sorry, quick. You guys keep talking.
Huh? Yeah, I don't know anything about drug use.
Marijuana. Yeah.
I don't.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm
don't
not-
use drugs.
Yeah. I'm not a stoner. I feel like there's a few going around though that you just pick up stuff from.
Okay.
That you just kind of like.
Were you guys
Yeah.
ever at parties in high school where kids were doing drugs and you were like not at that stage yet?
Yeah.
Or like you just didn't want to do drugs, whatever. And then I don't know where I'm going with this because this is a hyper-specific situation, and I
Do
don't
it.
know why I preempted it with. Have you guys ever been in this situation and us going to tell like?
Then you get locked in
tell
a room and they make you do
story?
some stuff they don't want
no, I was
you
gonna
to do.
say we were at this party and these kids were smoking the alleged marijuana,
Sure.
and we were just chilling out, whatever, hanging, and then
Hanging brain.
the cops came because there was a
Whoa.
noise complaint, and these kids who were smoking fucking started going horrendous paranoia.
Yeah.
Like they started spiraling like shit.
That's funny.
I remember it being like, because they were being so fucking annoying to anyone that wasn't smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yo.
Hi.
Do
Do you want to be a special guest?
you want to be a special guest?
No.
Well, you're about to be a special guest.
We'll cut this bit out.
Yeah, we'll cut this bit out. We'll cut it
Cut
out.
this bit out. We're finishing up anyway.
Yeah, I was
What
going to
time is
say.
it?
Yeah.
Ruin continuity for you. Multicolored popcorn.
Whoa.
Oh.
That looks so
Crazy.
gross. Why are
Is
you
it-
eating
is it
that?
like flavored?
It's disgusting.
You try it and tell us.
Are we cutting this out? What's going on?
Nah,
Blur his face.
Tell
it's
us.
up to you, man.
I'm all good, thank you. Tell us.
Oh, good, thanks.
Oh, it's like a lolly.
I don't like the.
You just discovered?
No, it's.
I don't like those.
Yeah, continuity error. You deal with it.
Alright.
Thanks.
Anyway, Jock, finish your story.
Yeah.
What was I saying?
You're at a party or something.
Yeah, they
doing
were
drugs.
spiraling. They like started getting really paranoid, and
That's
one of
fine.
them tried to like climb the back fence and climb into another person's house. This
Yeah.
is like in like dense suburbia, so they're like climbing this big fence. They're on the neighbor's roof. Like, if you're getting caught smoking, the penalty is way less than climbing onto some random
Yeah,
person's
chill out,
roof.
man.
Yeah.
Like, calm down, you're fine. Like, the police weren't even like, they were there for a noise complaint and they'd left immediately, but these kids were stressing out.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It is funny, like, just starting that off with, has this ever happened?
Yeah, I know. I don't know why I started it like
No,
that.
but people do freak out, especially when kids like that and they're all like cocky and shit.
Yeah,
And then they just
yeah.
start
Oh,
crying.
Yeah, the facade drops. That
Yeah.
like cool persona just disappears.
Yeah, it's unlucky.
Anyway, we're at time. Was that what you were saying before?
I was saying we're close, so we could end now if you wanted to.
What time are we at?
I don't know. I forgot to look at the start.
All right.
We didn't ruin your tape. I took a giant shit in the toilet.
No, you're good.
That would be awesome. Can we get
Can
that
we
on
have-
camera?
Go ahead, yeah.
Do not
Second
flush.
angle.
Do not flush, bro. We're recording, I swear. I just don't want to
Alright,
see
we
it.
should end it.
I wonder if the mic picked that up.
This
My
is
brother
it.
just said he's taking a massive shit in the toilet, so we're going to end the podcast.
Yeah, everyone will end. And can we tail sleep, please?
Oh, yeah, please.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for watching,
Bye.
guys.
Bye-bye.
Catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Whoa.
All right, cool.
Let's clap the schmeat, bro.